Cersei, try to check in. Trooper has a vet appointment when you get out of work. Well, Cersei, hopefully Trooper's vet appointment goes well, and hopefully he is getting better. We have a bit of a gloomy day out here in North Carolina. It's cloudy. It's a bit drizzly. Just one of them type of days. But I do hope everybody is doing well on this Saturday/Catterday. Debbie, congratulations. Looks like you have been a member here for 5 months. Awesome. Hello there, Tranquil. How you doing tonight, Tranquil? Today, Tranquil. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully, Tranquil, you'll have a live again sometime. It'd be nice to visit you again, see how things are going. Obviously, let us know as this live continues if you plan on thinking you're going to go live later tonight or in the future. Are you cleaning up that plate, Maxie? Hello there, Bruce. Nice to see you as always. Maxie, you forgot something. Get that last piece. Nope. All right. You're like, I'm going down that way. You stretch my little butt. As y'all can see, Max is pretty stable on his feet. Hello there, Glare Bear. I did have a short where Max was kind of running around playing with a little toy. There's also a long form video of that my wife recorded that we will, I'll make a post tomorrow on that. Hello there, Nash Potato. Hope you're doing well. Bruce, you're in bed, recovering from the flu. Oh, well, hopefully you're on the mend there, Bruce. Maxie. Max. Like, I'm ignoring you. Maxie. We're not going to go out yet, buddy. We got a few minutes here. I can't remember, Glare Bear, if I said hello to you or not, but hello. Hope you're doing well. Max. This was the toy that he was going... Well, this isn't a toy. This is part of a toy. The cats ripped off the tail here of kind of like a ball toy. They, as you can see, they shredded it. Yoda, you're gonna get your toy soon. Max, what big eyeballs you have. Hello there, Orange and Wally. If you are new, a big hello and welcome to you. Bruce, I appreciate that. The cats who will donate that to will appreciate that as well. Hello there, Addie's Reborn channel. How you doing? This is Max, for those who might be new. He is one of 9 kitty cats we live with. Hello there, YT. Athena, is that Athena? I do believe, YT. Hello, how you doing? Tranquil, your cats got into the forbidden room. Is that the room where your mom is at? Tranquil. Hello there, Ruth. How you doing today? It definitely was nice to see Shelly again live. Those who know who I'm talking about, I am Raven. It was nice to see her. Again, we will be doing a joint live tomorrow, either at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, but I'm not sure exactly when. Athena, I appreciate that. Max is also a diabetic kitty, Athena, but he seems like he's going into remission with his diabetes, which is really cool. Hello there, Maya. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Maya, I was telling my wife last night about how I was trying to convince you, like, this is truly me, Maya. This is my other channel. Which she thought was quite funny. Bruce, you're on. I was on her live in the beginning, Bruce, like the first maybe half hour or hour or so, and then I had to get some food and just kind of prep up for some other stuff. Hello there, Laser Circle. How you doing? Gamer Boy, hello, hello. Athena, Max is a tuxedo. And there's going to be another tuxedo. I'm going to open the door here. Hi, Yoda. I know. Orangey. This is Yoda, the tuxedo, and Orange Tang is the orange tabby. You have a tuxedo named Socrates. Cool. Yeah, Maya, looks like you had to delete somebody. It happens, right? In one way of that word, though, Maya, I am happy. So that, word has kind of been taken over as something else. But anyways, hello, baby. Where's the baby? I ain't orange. Athena used to have a cat, a tabby cat, and his name was Penelope. Her name was Penelope. Awesome. Yoda, what's up? The Big Beast vids. How do you train an orange cat? You don't. How do you train any cat? You don't. They train you. It's quite the opposite. You learn from them. Hello there, Icon. How you doing, George? If you can't make the live tomorrow, do you a favor and ask Shelly if she's taking us watching the serial killer movies. George, if I remember to ask that, I will. Those of you are in chat, some of you in chat, you'll probably be on our joint live tomorrow. So if I don't remember, if one of y'all could remember, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm sure y'all can. Hello there, Katie. How you doing? Bruce, Monday, Snowy's cast comes off, and on Tuesday, Stinky's birthday, 9 years old. Great. That's cool, Bruce. Has Snowy seen the other cats yet, Bruce? Has there been interaction with them as of yet? The Big Beast vids. Can we start a deal? What is your deal? Huge tiger, is that a ginger German Shepherd? It could be if that's what you're saying. Oh, I get berbers. Yes, I got to get Yoda's toy soon, but I'm going to hang out with these two for a little bit longer. Everybody's friendly so far, Bruce. Awesome. Hello there, Jesse. How you doing, Jesse? How's Midnight, Jesse? And I can't remember Shadow. I think the other one is. Life starts at 200 beats per minute. Can the cats do a backflip? If I edit a video correctly, they might. Yes, this is the baby right here. She is, as y'all can see, she is a calico. Hello there, Roz. How you doing today? Hello there, Southern Belle. Your dog's name is Yoda. What kind of a doggy do you have there, Southern Belle? Definitely, George. Calico kitties are for sure unique. That being that they are temperamental and they will be loving on you one moment, and then they will be trying to rip your skin off the next. Huge tiger. They ever hurt you, these tigers? I'm not sure what that means. Jesse, both are fine. Southern, he's 77 in human years this year. Awesome. Hello there, Croquette Panda. Hello there, Stella. Hope you all are doing well. LJS, can I get a cat with selfish allergy? Do all cats eat tuna? LGS, do all cats eat tuna? No, they do not. Can I get a cat with selfish allergy? I'm not sure what that means, LGS. So, you can repeat that question. I have no idea what that means. Orangey, what are you doing over there? Are you actually drinking water, Orangey, or are you just drinking the air? I think Orange is actually getting some water, but I think he's just licking the air. He's getting a little bit of water. It's orange cats. Orange cats are very special. They all kind of work on that one brain cell. You're getting a little bit of water there, Orangey. All right, baby, I know. You said, where's the camera? I need it on me. Orange. Tang. Come here. Tang. Tang. Nope. You're like, I'm busy drinking some water. Tang. Yeah, he'll come in a second. Croquet, it was a female. You love that's a ginger bobcat the most. He's more beautiful than the calico dog. Well, all right. LJS, can cats get a shellfish allergy? You know what? Honestly, I'm not sure. They might. But I'm not sure. Roz, I appreciate you gifting a membership there. Hopefully, Maud Matilda will enjoy that membership. Thank you very much, Roz. Amy Blanton, you have a blind Shih Tzu, and your two cats look after her. Awesome. How long has the Shih Tzu been blind? Were they born blind, Amy? Croquet Panda, at the barn, you ride horses, and there are so many cats, and you have a favorite black kitty named Oogie. Oh, the baby. The baby doesn't like her belly being touched. She's 13, and that she's gone blind over time. Okay, I guess she probably had like cataracts or glaucoma. Get it, baby. Hey, Orangey. You done drinking the air, buddy? The baby plays rather awkwardly, as you can see. She doesn't play like a normal cat. Of course, she's not a normal cat. None of these cats are normal. Definitely got some youngins in here today, and that's perfectly fine. As long as the youngins, don't get too silly. I do have some aggressive mods here that'll take people out quickly. Just a heads up. But as long as you're not too silly, you're fine. I do like to give people opportunities to chat. Can the cats do a tug of war? Maybe. I do have some big cats here. Bobcats, apparently. Oh, baby, was that necessary? Croquet, you're eating fish sticks. Do any of the kitties want some? They probably would eat fish sticks. They're Croquet, probably. Your mom, just a heads up. I don't need people trash talking to each other on this live. If you're going to continue, please take it elsewhere. Oh, for those who are regular, Nash Potato, Roz, Glare Bear, Bruce, Maya, Catitude, Tranquil. I'm sure I'm probably forgetting somebody, and if I am, I'm sorry. Jesse, so forth. Um, Orange. He is about 4 years old. A huge tiger. He and his sisters are siblings, and they're both four. You'll see if you hang around here long enough, you'll see Tiny. But the idea that I had, which can take actually many, many years with videos, is, and I thought about this before, but I'm finally thinking of actually doing it. So, what I'd like to start doing with some of the videos that I make is highlighting um, adoption centers. So, in other words, like say Safe Haven, right? I mean, obviously, most of you are familiar with that place because that's somewhere that we donate to every month. Take about a 5 to 7 minute video or so and highlight what they do, highlight, kind of like how they started, show some of the cats, things like that. But do that though to like a lot of different cat rescues, maybe like the top 100 ones like in the country. I think that would be like a really cool thing to do, and get this message out even more. So that's something that I'm planning on doing, getting into the kind of the pre-planning steps of doing that. Jesse, do any of the cats dig in the trash? They don't ever have the opportunity, Jesse, because our trash is in our laundry room and there's always a door closed. Now, would they though? Yes, probably a lot of these cats would dig in the trash if given the opportunity, for sure. You don't look happy about that, baby. You look quite perturbed. There. All right, Yoda, let's get your toy. Let me see if I can get myself off the ground. Are you gonna help, Tang? Amy, you like that idea? Your daughter fosters cats for a couple of different rescues where she lives. Amy, one thing I also want to say, I think you're new to this community. I just don't recognize your name. So if you are, a big hello and welcome. And one of the cool things this community does, uh, we donate all of our channel money at the end of each month to local rescue groups. And if you know of a rescue group that you would want this community to donate to, go ahead and let us know. Try not to do it in chat though, because I'm not going to remember the place. But we have about 30 different places across the country. I mean, across the world actually, that we donate to. So just just something to think about. All right, let me finally get myself up. Uh, what's strange about his eyes? She has human eyes. She plucked the eyes out of a human. All right, Yoda, I know, it's your time. Hang on. You ready? Nash, you also like the idea? Always thinking about the safe haven cats that we sponsor. Yeah, unfortunately, Nash and everybody else, I don't have any new news on anybody at the moment. We are still waiting on the three cats that we sponsored last month and that we've actually sponsored many months now, like 3 or 4 times, to hopefully get adopted soon. So once I have information about that, I will always let the community know how these sponsors go. Cindy, hey Cindy, it's nice to see you. I know last time you weren't able to like comment on the live, so I'm glad to see you here today. Parker, we have 9. We live with 9. 9 felines. Most of these cats are either rescues or they are foster fails. The one that's playing right now is named Yoda. The one in the bin over there, which I'll get a better picture of here in a second, but the one in this tote here is Tiny, another tuxedo. And over here is Pandora, which I'll get a better shot of in a second as well. Huge Tiger, how much money to take care of these things per month? Now, if you mean things as a cat, thing isn't a cat, cat isn't a, yeah, I figured somebody was going to take that out. To still answer your question, though, Huge Tiger, to take care of these cats per month, food and water and litter, you're probably looking at about, $200 to $300 or so a month at least. And then you have medications, you have toys. So I would say about maybe $400 a month. My wife, she might have a different number, but I would say somewhere in that range. Roz, you're giving PAWS community? Oh, PAWS community. I was wondering what you thought if we could do a fundraiser for Shelly. So I definitely am not against that, Roz. I know she has a GoFundMe, which I'm going to talk to her about. So hopefully we can highlight that tomorrow, because hopefully they'll have a lot of new people in a vertical life tomorrow with me and Shelly, Roz. So I'm definitely not against that, but I know she does have a GoFundMe. I think she's got so much stuff going on though, so she's kind of like, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but she just has a lot going on. But I'm definitely not against that whatsoever. Huge Tiger, if you think for like $300 to $400 is cheap, well, then you must have quite a lot of money then. So if you don't mind, could you donate to this cause of saving cats around the world? I have no shame when it comes to helping cats. No shame at all. Hello there, What the Monks. You got the same laser pointer? Does the kitty like it? So this is Tiny. She's about 4. Also, she is the sister of Tang, the orange kitty. All right, let's go visit Pandora over here for a moment. Hey, Whites. Come here, girl. Come here, baby girl. Hello there, Canadian. Canadian, we are doing well. How are you doing? Yeah, we're doing well. The cats overall are doing well. I appreciate it. Hello there, Steve. This is your first time here. Well, a big hello and welcome, Steve. You're from the U.S. Awesome. Is it legal to have 9 cats? Yes, it is legal if you own your home, Steve. We do own our home. And we live out in the country. Give you a little example. So that's kind of our backyard is next to farms. And we are in a subdivision, but we live in a country area where they don't really have any like ordinances for population of animals. I do appreciate the question. Canadian, you are not too good. You lost Jinx. I believe he had catnip. Now, when you mean lost, did the kitty pass away or is the kitty missing? I think Pandora thinks I'm a salt lick, and I think she might be part horse. Hello there, Jane Doe. How you doing? She escaped. Okay. Has that happened before, Canadian Lynx? Is that like common for you or common for the kitty, for Jinx? Or is this like a first time thing? Parker, you think it would be hard to deal with all of them? Your one cat sometimes feels like 9. I do understand that, Parker. It can definitely be a challenge having 9 kids. Well, they're basically kids. They will never grow up. You can't claim them on taxes, and they never leave the house. But there are some special need cats here as well. But it's worth it though. Canadian, it's been 30 hours. You tried everything to find them. Canadian, I can give you a story about Kit. She is a few years ago, she burst through our screened-in porch in a house we were living in. She chased a squirrel. She got the squirrel. She killed the squirrel, and then she ran away. And she was missing for about a day and a half or so, maybe 2 days. And she did eventually come back. It's likely that the kitty is probably close by. And once they get hungry, they will probably make their way back to your home, hopefully. Crockett, their names were Ollie, Dumpster, Stanley, and Lovely. It's happened before, and usually it's just a few hours. Okay. Yes, Parker, for sure. They are independent toddlers. Absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree, Parker. But you're so loving, though. My years are strictly indoor. Canadian, Jinx trusts anyone, sadly, and many after him because he has a heart on his side. I just want Jinx to come back. I haven't slept probably in, only slept like 2 hours. Oh, Cindy, thank you for the super. That'll definitely help kitties in the future when we donate again. Very, very kind and generous of you, Cindy. Thank you very much. Canadian, though, Canadian Links, I know this community will be praying about Jinx, and hopefully when the next time we do a live, or if you are subscribed to this channel, you can give us an update when Jinx does come home. I'm sure the kitty will come home, and hopefully, no evil people try to do anything silly or try to do anything bad to Jinx, because there are unfortunately a lot of evil people out there. Oh, am I saying Jinx? Is it Lynx or Jinx? Let me Jinx, okay. Hello there, The Sound of Music, or The Sound of Nature, I mean. The Sound of Music. That was a good movie. All right, let's go ahead and is anybody, I don't know if anybody's outside because it is kind of rainy. Yeah, I think everybody's in. So we're going to go stop with Rosemary here for a moment. I know, Yoda, your toy is, not with you at the moment. You'll be okay. We're going to just stop by Rosemary here for a second. We will see everybody else though as before this live stream is over. Zelda, I think my wife is saying Maya, yeah, she's under the bed. We'll get to Zelda. Don't worry. Hi, honey. He says, "Hi, people. You can bop my nose. I do have a big nose." Yes, Canadian. Rosemary is about 18 or so, but she's our second oldest. Steve, you helped a cat for a while, a long time ago. It would walk along your side perfectly without a leash. Is that unusual? If depending on Steve, how much of a connection that you have with the cat, and if they trust you, I don't think that's unusual at all. No. The thing about felines, cats are very, very intelligent. They are sometimes just difficult to train, but in all honesty, cats are actually smarter than dogs. Dogs are much more easy to train. It just takes more time, patience with a cat, but they are trainable. They're smart enough, though, not to be trained. usually. Rosemary's been doing good. She's definitely been pooping. You all remember before I was talking about her not eating well and pooping. She's definitely got her appetite back, and she's definitely been pooping. Unfortunately, she's been pooping on the carpet or on her blankets and not in her litter box, but you know, I'll take it. It's like, hey, she's pooping. That's the important thing. Crochet Panda, you'll also be crocheting stuff and selling them. The little ones will be $1 to $2. The medium ones will be $3 to $5, and the big ones, oh well. I had best of luck there with your little business. I hope it goes well. I mean, I hope you have a lot of customers crochet, and you know, much success to you. Glad to see that that entrepreneur spirit is still alive. Cool to see. Parker, what is the average cat's lifespan? It depends, Parker. If they're an indoor cat only, typically at least 16 years. If they're an indoor-outdoor cat, that's going to go down to 10 to 12 years, depending on where you live. And if it's an outdoor-only cat, because of all the risks, all the diseases, all the stupid people that are out there, unfortunately, and the predators, 7 years, give or take. Canadian, 7 times 18. I'm not sure. What is 7 times 18? 7 times 7 is 49. So 49 and 49 is what, 98? And then 112 or something Canadian. How close am I? Usually I'm a pretty good guesser, but I'm not so sure about that answer. Skeletor, yes. Tigress, how you doing, Tigress? Hope you're doing well. Tigress, how is Nala doing? Hello, Cat Penny. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, Cat Penny, tell me about it. It's really difficult to read the text. That's why I have to, like, you know, make the phone very bright. Cat Penny, I appreciate that. That is a very kind donation, Cat Penny, and that'll help help kitties in the future for sure. And Cat Penny, and along with everybody else, if you have a donation place, a place that the community can donate to, always feel free to tell me. We got, like I said, we got about 30 at the moment, and we usually are able to donate to about 4 or 5 places each month. All right, we're gonna go back into the other room. Rosemary, unfortunately, she is in her own room, and she does get time outside of this room, usually about 6 to 8 hours a day, but she does not do well with other cats, so she has to stay in this room. Hello there, Kitty King. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, my Linda. How you doing, my Linda? Hope you're doing well. Kendall Green, I appreciate that. That 99-cent super. I'm assuming you're new. I don't recognize the name, but just know that every single cent of that will go help cats in need. We will donate at the end of the month, so that's very kind. Melinda, I hope you're doing well. Hope life is going good with you, and I hope your channel is doing well also, Melinda. All right, let's, we are gonna go, hello there, Caden, all Caden, I thank you for being part of this channel, Caden. Come on, Yoda, come on. I know. Where did I put your toy? Well, we're gonna hold on. We're gonna get that in a second. I think it's in Rosemary, or Rosemary's room. All right, let's just see Zelda for a second. Hey, Shelly. How you doing today, Shelly? Hi, Zeus. Come on out, lady. Come on. Oh, Yoda, it's not always about you, buddy. Come on, Zelda. Come on, Zeus. You're more than a head. Hi, baby girl. Now, those who are new, Zelda here, who I'm going to follow around a little bit. She is our oldest kitty cat. This one is 8. This one is 20. She'll be 21 come January. She is a diabetic cat. She's had diabetes for 10 plus years. She does have a little bit of a limp, as you can see. She is old. She's like, you're darn right I'm old, but I'm still doing pretty good overall. Cat Penny, I'm good at helping, good at picking who needs the help. Well, to be honest with you, Cat Penny, most of the places that we've donated to has come from the community. I only have one of the places. Every other place has been a community pick. Melinda, Brown Cat. Cool name. Brown Cat is good. Good to hear, Melinda. I'm glad. Canadian Lynch. Yoda is the goofball over there. He's about 8 or so, roughly. Bruce, you're watching live on both the TV and the phone. Oreo is watching the TV. Okay. How's Oreo doing, Bruce? Is he at his full weight yet? Yeah, 20. Tell me about it. Yeah, she's an old lady. But it's amazing. Like when we first got her diagnosis that she was diabetes, like 10 plus years ago, we thought, well, she'll probably be around for about 3 years because unfortunately most diabetic cats they survive about 3 years. That's just the average. But she's tripled that. Yoda, nope. Sometimes Yoda gets to be a little punk, and he likes to vampire the other kitties. He waits. Yoda, stop. It's not all about you, Yoda. Hello there, King Carl. Yeah, King Carl, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to take that out, King Carl. We're not gonna talk about cat food and stuff like that. That just doesn't work for me. Tigress, you're doing good, and all is amazing. Though the cat chase, he won't stay in the mud room, and he has very weak legs because he was slammed in a door when he was a kitten. Ooh. Did a human do that, Tigress? I'm assuming if he was slammed in a door. I certainly hope not. Steve, is she diabetic from eating too much? So it is possible, Steve, but she's never really been the biggest of eaters. Diabetes can be genetics. A cat, just like a human, can be have a predisposition for diabetes. So yes, food can play a factor. Physical, being overweight can cause a factor, but she's never really been overweight. I mean, she weighs about 12 pounds or so, and I'm just going to kind of look over her body here. She's always been about 12 pounds since she was maybe 2 or 3, so she's never really been a big kitty. It just happened. I mean, she just got struck, unfortunately. He was slammed in the door by accident. Okay. Lewis, does anybody else keep getting Row Sparks pop-up ads? What are they insinuating? I try to limit the ads, Lewis. I try not to have like any ads, but I can't help that. I can't like control that. Yeah, Nash, that's just he bullies everybody. The one thing about Yoda, he's non-discriminate. He picks on everybody. Shelly, you're doing good. Nice to see the babies. Yeah, and Shelly, if you want to see any cat in particular, just let me know. I always try to, ask and to see if everybody wants to see anybody in particular, then feel free to. Yeah, hello there, JJ. We definitely got some silly kids out there, and other folk out there, but it happens. Hello there, Dustin Shadow. How you doing? Char, I have a cat named Diabetes. No, but I have two diabetic cats. Canadian Lynx diabetic is genetics, so you need to be careful when cats have it. Yes, you definitely do. And like I said, Canadian Zelda is the one diabetic, and Max is the other diabetic. But it seems like Max is going into diabetic remission, which is awesome. The youngest we have is Tang and Tiny, brother and sister, Canadian. They're both about 4 years old or so. Kitty lover, how do you make a live stream? Well, you got to have enough subscribers. You got to have at least 50, or 100. I forgot. And then you just you hit this little plus button, and you just create a live. George, any offers on the house? No, unfortunately not. So yeah, that definitely not. Uh, do they use the water fountain? Yes, JJ. You can see right now Zelda is drinking from the water fountain, and no, you do not have to train them or teach them how to drink. They instinctively know. Now Zelda's a little special though, as well, because she's drinking like way over here. What she's doing though is she's getting like her chest a little wet. Hey Zeusys, I know you're a good girl. Steve, as the younger cats grow up, do they challenge the older cats? Yes. Yes, they do. You want to see Max, Canadian? All right, I think Max is downstairs. Or maybe he's under the bed. I'm not sure where Max is right now. I will find him for you, though, Canadian. I don't think he's under the bed. I don't think he went back into his room that he goes into. Is he under that bed? Nope. I just don't think he's under the bed. Let me see. Hang on, and I'll get back to that in a second as well. Oh, he's not under there. He must be downstairs. So we're going to go downstairs. Ah. Hey, Mooksy. You got somebody asking for you, buddy. Hi, honey. Maya, many people here today wonder if this live with Shelly will be like this. It's a vertical live as far as I know, Maya, so it is highly likely.
Really, Kit? Really?
Caden, Zelda has nicknames, right? So a lot of cats have nicknames, or at least these cats do. So one of the nicknames for Zelda is Zeus. I think a lot of people that live with cats, they have multiple names for their kitties. So here's Mr. Maximus. Hello there, Stephanie Millie. How you doing? Hello there, Cat Paws. So what I was saying about diabetes is Max, he is another diabetic cat as well. But one of the cool things about diabetes, a cat, dog, human, whatever, can go into remission. It is possible. It's not very likely, though, the longer a cat has diabetes. Max has been a diabetic for about 10 months or so now. But over the last month or so, we have not had to insulate him, except for I think twice. Hello there, Jade. Dustin Shadow, please discuss about over immunity. I don't know what that is, Dustin Shadow. Shadow. About over immunity. I have no idea what that is. Not familiar with that term. Jesse, you're gonna raise the offer of the house to $10. Well, Jesse, if you can put like maybe a 4 in front of that 0 and add about 5 zeros to it, I want to say, then we can talk. Tigers, like I was saying, Max overall, he's doing well. I think I'm behind in chat a little bit, so let me kind of just try to catch up. Hello there, Rosemary. Nice to see you today. How are the little ones doing, Rosemary? How's Justin and I want to say May for some reason, Mia doing? Jade, you once had a black kitty until it ran away or somebody took it. Sorry to hear that, Jade. Hypertonic, hello. Motherboard lover, pumpkin smiles. Silly cat, yes. Cats are silly, aren't they? Jade, I can imagine. Have you thought about adopting? I don't, adopting. There's plenty of cats there that need to get adopted. Hello there, water snake. You are looking at Max at the moment. He is one of 9 kitty cats that we live with. He's trying to look as cute as he can. And then he's got his little, I guess, friend here. His little buddy. Jesse, you missed what I said. So, Jesse, I said if you can put a 4 instead of 1, and can you add like 5 zeros to that offer, and then I think we can talk. Now, I will say about black cats, since Jade is mentioning missing a black cat, we unfortunately are getting into the time of the year where by Halloween in a few weeks, and this time of the year, there are a lot of cat rescues and cat shelters that will not let people adopt out black cats. They will keep them. They just won't adopt them out because, unfortunately, this time of the year, there are a lot of dumb people, evil people out there that do a lot of wicked and terrible things to black cats, unfortunately. Canadian, do you want to laugh as to what happened today? Sure, go ahead, Canadian. Hello there, Nicole. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for joining tonight, depending on where you're at. Hope you're doing well. Nicole, this is Max. He is one of 9. I'll try to show some others here, but I'm just focusing on Max here for a few minutes. Water Snake, you had 2 black cats and 1 half black and half white cat. So like a tuxedo then? 2 black cats and a tuxedo, sounds like. Jade, your mom said it was too fluffy and they shed a lot and they make loud noises. Well, I mean, cats definitely can make loud noises, especially when they're hungry and they want to eat. We have some very loud kitties here, for sure, when they're hungry. Caden, you can't believe anyone would ever hurt a cat. Well, unfortunately, there is a lot of cat abuse out there. Yeah.
the people that abuse animals or kids or the elderly, I don't think they should really are fit for society and probably should go elsewhere. George, you're welcome. One of the things about me, I'm not like, I always, this is a cat channel, of course, but I will bring up other topics that are cat related and that are not cat related. And one thing about me is I won't shy away from topics if I feel like they need to be said. Nash, you never knew about this not adopting black cats out in Halloween. Is it? I don't know if it's only in the United States or not. Nash, I can't speak for other countries, obviously. But Roz, if you're still in here, or yeah, Roz, you're still in here. Is that the same case out in the UK? Canadian, you're on call with your boyfriend. I'm going to screw that name up, so I'm not going to try to say it. But your 17-year-old decided to lay against you and then slap the phone. Nice. Lewis, do I know of any definite studies that establish cats being more intelligent than dogs? Yeah, just look it up. I mean, I can't think of a study right now, like offhand, Lewis, but definitely look it up. And you'll get maybe some conflicting reports, but it's not as cut and dry as some people might think. Roz, it's not the case in the UK. Okay, so I guess every country maybe plays it a little bit differently. Jade, your mother got you a dog instead, but I think a dog bites a lot, and your dog bites you and it hurts. I'm sorry to hear that you got bit by a doggy. Tigress, you had a black cat named Starlight, and he was hit by a car like 2 to 3 weeks after he got fixed. Is the kitty still alive, Tigress? All right, my wife is alerting me to something, so I'm gonna go check something out. But I guess maybe the baby was being like a lunatic, and she might be over. That's the thing. Those of you who do have kitties, and sometimes you film them or try to film them doing something silly. It seems like they know, and they stop once the camera gets on them. I'm sure you've all experienced that before. Hi, you too. Hi, Yoda. Are you a Yoda? You are Yoda. Come on. Here, Yoda, let me get you something. Come on, over here. Yes, we used to have like a rainbow or a butterfly toy. You would stick like this piece into the bottom of it and it would like go around. Unfortunately, these cats broke it. I think Yoda might have broke it in particular. Now, before anybody goes crazy, we do let the cats go under the cabinets. You just clean your house and you'll be fine. I know I've had some people say, "Ew, you're letting your cat into your cabinets and on your countertops. What are you doing?" And it's like, if you just clean your house, you'll be fine. Baby, what are you doing? Baby, are you losing your mind? Hello there, Yellow. You got a black cat with white socks. So you have a tuxedo, kitty. Cool. Yoda. Hi. Meatloaf, your cat broke his leg. Your dad put a stick and something to hold his leg until he healed very well, and his name is Cheese Balls. It's a cool name. Is he fully healed now? Yes, you too. Yoda. Roz, as always, I appreciate you hanging out here. I hope Yoda, stop. I hope you have a good rest of your night, Roz, and I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow with the joint live with me and Shelly. Caden, yeah, I'm going to start pinning some things now. Yoda is definitely a troublemaker. That is for sure. Just kind of scrolling up in chat here. Hello there, Sue S. Hope you're doing well tonight. Now, YouTube, don't take this serious, and don't anybody else take this serious either. I just want to see, Yoda, what are you going to do? Sometimes YouTube doesn't have a sense of humor. They take things a bit too serious from time to time, like all the time, basically. You got it? Yoda stirs the pot like all the time, Aya, especially when the camera's not around. Rosemary, I appreciate that. Thank you, friend, for sending a donation. Very kind of you. Water snake, your cats are all short fur. The black and white cat, you have a smoky cat or something, which is apparently rare, but you'd never sell him. Well, I would hope not. The other two cats are Bombay cats. Okay, and brothers. I gotcha. So, Nicole, Yoda is a boy. The baby is a girl. Kit, who you haven't seen the whole live today, she's a girl. She's the one that escaped earlier, a few years ago, out of a screened-in porch. And she went to chase a squirrel, and she was gone for like a day and a half or so. But thankfully, she did come back. George, your Princess Sweetie used to open cabinet doors when she wanted a treat. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's why I say cats are smart. I mean, they're smart enough to train us. You got to train a dog, and a cat will train you. What you looking? You want to play some cards? A Canadian, that is definitely one of her names, Kit Kat. Now, we adopted her, or not, we didn't adopt her. Well, we did, but we fostered her first. And she was our only adult foster that we've ever had. She was abused before she came to us, so she was very shy, very weary of humans. Excuse me. And thankfully, over time, patience and love, we were able to, get her out of her, kind of out of her shell. And to be honest, now she's kind of the most attention greedy of the bunch. Hey, baby, what are you doing? Hey. Yeah, George, I don't know if I've told you before, but at one point in time, he doesn't do it anymore. He's grown out of it, I guess, or maybe he just doesn't want to do it. Yoda used to turn the faucet on. And I think occasionally he would turn it off as well, but he would turn the faucet on, which is rather frightening. Hi. What's down there? Huh? What are you digging for? You don't know what you're digging for? Are you going to find it down there? I will say also, one of the bad things that Kit does is we do have some cardboard boxes, and this is all Kit. She's been working on this cardboard box for a while. As you can see, this is what we call her angry box. About once a week or so, we sweep the floor just to get all this stuff, off the floor, obviously. But she does this in a week or so. That's pretty common for her. She misbehaves from time to time. Hi, baby. Yoda. What, baby? I know, you're a good girl. Baby, I'm not sure what you're digging for. Come on. Come on. There. Is that better, baby boy or baby girl? All right. Well, it is about an hour in. Let me finish up with Rosemary. I'll give a few more minutes here. So those who might be new or has not seen Rosemary yet today, let me head upstairs and I'll finish out with Rosemary for the next like maybe 5 minutes or so. And yo, baby, we gotta go back upstairs. Jesse, any of the cats try to clean out the cabinets? Well, the baby was just trying to do that, it looked like. So let's head back up. And we're gonna go into Rosie, who's probably, probably still napping. I think I might take a little cat nap myself after this. Hi, honey. What's up? You just hello, people. So Caden, yes, good question. I stream on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at night, 7 p.m. And then I stream on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Canadian, great question. She's in her own room because she does not get along well with other cats, Canadian. She, though, gets out during the daytime and she gets out during the nighttime. And when she's out, the other ones are in the rooms. So it's helpful to have a 4-bedroom home. Hello there, Francisco. Is it Francisco? Hello. Steve. Yes. We do check Max's blood sugar level. We haven't checked Zelda for a long time because Zelda's been stable with her diabetes for like forever. But we still do check Max's before we feed him in the morning, like his meal. And he has multiple meals, but we do check him twice a day to see where his blood sugar is at. Hello there, little artist. You're at the beach right now. I just got back to your room, and the fish in the water were coming up to you. Awesome. George, a little bit of everything. Right now I'm actually rereading the Harry Potter books. I do like, fantasy, science fiction, but I also will read like an autobiography on occasion. There is a very interesting George Washington autobiography book out there. It's about like the first assassination attempt that was on George Washington's life. So really a little bit of anything and everything. I do have to get back into reading. I definitely have to get back into reading. Zelda is definitely a legend, for sure. Kitty King, the diabetes scares you. Don't know why. Don't know how to take care of for them. It's not really, to be honest with you, diabetes is scary at first. But if you can get comfortable with a needle, then you're going to be able to be just fine having a diabetic cat. I would recommend having a blood glucose monitor at home because those things are expensive going to the vet all the time. It stresses the cat out doing it at the vet's office, and your numbers might be inaccurate. Yeah, Bruce, I think I did. I think you said 28 pounds, right? Yeah, Caden, you would have to use a needle because you have to give a diabetic cat. They don't have insulin or they're not producing insulin properly. Um, the they have a syringe, right, with insulin, and it goes in to the cat's. You have a needle and it punctures through their skin because they have to have insulin in order to survive. It's not difficult depending on the cat. It really isn't. But I am going to start to kind of end here. As always, though, I always like to give everybody time to say goodbye to each other and to the kitties. We are going to end with Rosemary, but before, I always like to say my three things. A lot of you know, because you've been regulars here for a long time, what I always try to like end with, if I can remember. Adopt, don't shop. There are plenty of cats out there that need to be adopted. They need good homes, and you do not need a designer cat. And if anything, breeders, designer cats, they might look cool, but they have so many health issues, so it's not a good thing. Do not support breeders at all. Number two, if you are thinking of adopting, think about adopting an older cat, in particular a senior cat. It is so hard for senior cats to get adopted. Once they get into shelters, a lot of the time, they never leave. They never get out of there. Unfortunately, they will pass away in those shelters. So, think about adopting an older cat. Even a cat that's like 4 or 5. And then 3, Little Artists, not yet. Are the Tuesday live streams longer yet? Not yet. Soon, hopefully. Excuse me. And then 3, advocate. Always, always, always advocate for your felines. Question your vets. Vets do not know everything. Vets definitely will know more about cats overall than you do. But a vet will not know more about your cats, about the cat that lives with you, than they will. So you will always know more. So always advocate for your felines. And that's pretty much it. Hello there, is it Ashaya? Hello there. But I hope you all had a good time. I, as always, enjoyed my time with you all, especially the new people. Hopefully, I will see you in the future. Hopefully, you will support this community. We do save cats. We do help cats in need, and we do donate every single penny that I earn on YouTube to cats in need, and to help out. So. But anyways, that is awesome. Yes, George, absolutely. Completely agree with you there, George. Hello there, Miss Cyanic. How you doing? Bombastic side-eye. Yes, murderous mittens. She's a character, this little old Rosemary. She's only like 5 pounds, but she is quite a character. Hello there, One Heart Steve. Hello there, Cinnamon. But I'm going to get going. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, or evening. And hopefully I will see some of you again tomorrow with Shelly and mine's, joint live stream. Until then, take care. God bless. And go kitties. All right. Bye, all.